Hi, my name is Heather the Heat Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
This is Amanda the Real Deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney. And I'm Janita. And you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, 8th Division Filipino superstar boxer Manny Pacquiao, current WBA welterweight champion, looks like he could possibly be taking on 4th Division Mexican superstar Mikey Garcia in his next bout, as reports surface and doubts that Manny Pacquiao will seek the winner of September's 28th unification showdown between undefeated IBF welterweight superstar Errol "The Truth" Spence Jr. and two-time welterweight world champion Showtime Shawn Porter. It looks like Manny Pacquiao is not too interested in fighting the winner of that fight, and all signs are pointing to Manny "PACMAN" Pacquiao facing Mikey Garcia. They have started the early negotiations for this bout. Mikey Garcia has started training camp for this bout. Mikey Garcia came out and he stated that he had a big announcement coming soon. And it's looking like more and more as the time passes and the reports surface that big announcement could be himself versus 8th Division Filipino superstar Manny "PACMAN" Pacquiao. Mikey Garcia stated that he would stay at the welterweight division for the right fight because he believes that there's opponents at the welterweight division that he can beat. He says that with a little more time and getting a little more acclimated to the welterweight division, he thinks that he could overcome the Errol Spence fight eventually in a rematch, in a fight that he was totally outclassed. He was dominated from rounds 1 through 12. And it wasn't Errol Spence's size, it was Errol Spence's skill set. But Mikey Garcia said that there's fighters at the welterweight division that I could definitely beat, and I'm looking to become a champion at the welterweight division. And it seems as he has his eyes set and his sights set on Manny Pacquiao. Now, we know Manny Pacquiao is a smaller guy, and his team, Robert Garcia, his dad, the Big G, all cite the reason for the Manny Pacquiao fight. They like that fight is due to the fact that Manny Pacquiao is not a big guy. They said that Errol Spence has to drain himself down. He has to lose weight to make welterweight, where you have Manny "PACMAN" Pacquiao, who has to gain weight. He moved up in weight. We know Manny Pacquiao is a small guy. Mikey Garcia is actually a bigger guy than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao stands about 5'5". Mikey Garcia stands about 5'6", 5'7". Mikey Garcia is a bigger guy than Manny Pacquiao, right? Mikey Garcia campaigned at 126, 130, 135, and 140. He became a champion in those weight classes. And now he's looking to become a world champion in a 5th weight class. And he's looking to do it against Manny Pacquiao. This would be a fight that Manny Pacquiao obviously will be favored in. Manny Pacquiao looked great in his last fight against then undefeated WBA former unified welterweight champion Keith "One-Time" Thurman, who he dominated. He dropped Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman did start to come on as the fight went on. Manny Pacquiao's age and father time started to catch up with him. He started to slow down, but Keith Thurman's it wasn't enough for Keith Thurman to overcome it, right? Is he going to become old overnight? Strong possibility. Father time is undefeated, right? But Mikey Garcia is very slow-footed. Mikey Garcia hits hard. Mikey Garcia has excellent counter ability. He has a high ring IQ, and he's pretty accurate. He has a great jab, but he's slow. So this would be resemble that of Manny Pacquiao's fights with one future Hall of Famer, Juan Manuel Marquez, who in their last fight, they fought 4 times and Marquez dropped him and knocked him out cold in their last fight, right? The first fight ended in a draw. The 2 middle fights, Manny Pacquiao won, very close fights. And in the 4th fight, we know what happened. Manny Pacquiao was knocked out cold. And I believe this fight with Mikey Garcia would resemble a lot of that of Marquez fights. This is probably the reason why Manny Pacquiao is seeking this fight. He feels like his skill set is more suitable for him to be victorious against Mikey Garcia than it is of climbing the mountain of Errol Spence, right? Because we saw Keith Thurman land some absolute bombs on Manny Pacquiao, shots that I believe if Errol Spence lands, Manny Pacquiao doesn't resist them. He succumbs to those punches. I believe Errol Spence is too much. His pressure would be too much. And I think that Showtime Sean Porter's style and his pressure style and his rough, rugged style, as we saw Jeff Horn have success with that against Manny Pacquiao, would prove to be too much for Manny Pacquiao as well. So I believe that Manny Pacquiao is citing Mikey Garcia because they see this as a more winnable fight, defend his WBA belts, you know, then further see where he ends up later on in the year. But as is being reported, and my sources are telling me that they are already starting negotiations for this fight. So this means Manny Pacquiao has no interest in fighting the winner of Spence and Porter. So let's see how this all turns out. But I think that Manny Pacquiao will win this fight against Mikey Garcia. I think Mikey Garcia's footwork is just too slow for Manny Pacquiao. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Let's see how this all plays out. But if this does play out this way, does this mean we could be on the verge of getting that super welterweight fight that we wanted? That being Errol the Truth Spence Jr. versus Terrence Bud Crawford. Should Errol Spence get past Showtime Sean Porter, September 28th, just a few short weeks away, right? Terrence Bud Crawford will be taking on the Mean Machine, which most people highly expect Terrence Crawford to win that fight, including myself. If Manny Pacquiao chooses to go in the direction of fighting Mikey Garcia, what options does that leave Errol Spence with? We know he could go the route of Danny Garcia. Keith Thurman, I doubt if Keith Thurman looks to get in the ring with Errol Spence at this point in time, right? He could go the route of Danny Garcia. So let's see how this all plays out. But I highly expect Manny Pacquiao to be victorious against Mikey Garcia in a very, very close fight. It's going to look a lot like the Marquez fights with Manny Pacquiao. And I think that Manny Pacquiao is familiar with this. That's the reason why he's looking to make this fight happen. So, like my sources have told me, they have begun the early stages of negotiations for this fight. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the Empress. Much love. Mwah.